Just got paged for a stat intubation.
I'm working 12 straight days.
I love them so much. Half marathon, baby.
I yearn for sleep and I yearn for sunshine.
I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.
Holidays just don't feel the same.
All right, 13 miles, baby. We got, oh my gosh, Shannon. Yo, welcome back, vlog. It's Monday. It's the start of a brand new week. I think this is going to be a rough one, not gonna lie. So it's Thanksgiving week, but I'm working today, tomorrow. I have a call shift on Wednesday, post call on Thursday, which is Thanksgiving, which is very nice. But then I work Friday, and then I have a 24-hour call shift this weekend. So it's gonna be a tough one. Hopefully we can make it through in one piece. I had a 2-day weekend, which was very, very nice. I caught up on some much needed downtime, relaxing, and it went by really fast, which is such a bummer, but it's okay. That's how it goes sometimes. Got a full lineup of cases today, some gyne stuff, some ortho things. I got a plastics case at the end of the day, so a lot going on. Let's have a good day. Yo, we are done, baby. Such a beautiful day out right now. Sun is shining. Let me get to my car. We'll debrief a little bit.
All right, guys, like I said, I am done for the day. Not a bad Monday. I had a pretty good variety of anesthetic plans today. My first case was a general anesthesia with an endotracheal tube. So your bread and butter, sedate, paralyze, intubate, you know, all that kind of stuff. The second case was a general anesthesia, but with a supraglottic airway. So we call it an LMA, laryngeal mask airway. And so we actually place that inside the mouth. It sits supraglottic. It doesn't go past the vocal cords like an endotracheal tube does. So it's not necessarily a protected airway, but it allows the patient to breathe on their own. And that's really good for short cases. So for example, this was a DNC, so very short. So it was very good for that. And then my third case was a lower extremity case where the regional team was actually able to do a block, a surgical block. So essentially they go and put local anesthetic into a nerve area in the lower extremity. And so the patient can't feel anything in that leg basically, and we can essentially provide light sedation, so they're still, you know, sleeping, but they're not in such deep sedation that they can't breathe. So they're actually breathing on their own with a regular oxygen mask, and the surgery team is able to do their part down below, all thanks to the block. So decent start to the week. I did look at my schedule over the next 2 weeks, and it's pretty cheeks, I'm not gonna lie. It's actually gonna be a rough 2 weeks, I think, because I'm actually on Saturday call this weekend, which I didn't realize. So I'm on Wednesday call, and then I'm on Saturday call. So my only day off this week is Sunday. And then I go back all of next week, Monday through Friday. And then I'm on Sunday OR call that weekend. So I have weekend call the next 2 weekends straight. And I've got a call this Wednesday. So it's going to be rough, guys. It's going to be a rough 2 weeks, but we'll get through it like we always do. With that said, I'm gonna head home and try to get a little bit of studying in and get a little bite to eat before I head to the gym tonight for some tricking and tumbling.
Hey puppies, hello. I missed you guys. Sit, spin. Good boys and girl. I love them so much.
All right, I am home from the hospital. I laid down for a little bit, but now I am doing some practice questions before I go to the gym this evening. One of the things I have been struggling with has been fitting studying into my routine, because you guys see how many hours I spend at the hospital. It's really, really hard to come home from all of that and get yourself to sit down and do studying, especially when you already have to like pre-op usually when you get home and you want to keep up with exercise and making food and hanging out with your dogs and your friends. It has like literally been the hardest part about residency so far. When I was an intern, I took step 3, so that was really hard to manage while I was working in the ICU. And while I've been doing my anesthesia training, I've been doing anesthesia practice questions. And if you guys remember from a couple of vlogs ago, we took our AKT or anesthesia knowledge test. And I believe in February, I'm taking the anesthesia basic, I believe. So not that much time until my next anesthesia exam. So again, I'm trying to fit in practice questions every single day, and I'm doing questions on Board Vitals, who's actually the sponsor of this week's vlog. You guys have heard me talk about Board Vitals before, and they're probably one of the longest sponsors of this channel. Board Vitals offers thousands of high quality practice questions with detailed explanations, all curated by experts. You guys saw me use them when I was studying for step 3, and I wish I had them for step 1 and 2, but I am using them for my anesthesia boards as well now. By far, my favorite feature has been the ability to stratify the questions by easy, medium, and hard. As a CA1, that's exactly what I want. The ability to do easier practice questions while I'm still learning the basics of anesthesia and then work my way up to more difficult concepts as I get better. This actually helps me stay consistent with doing practice questions, because if you're just doing a bunch of hard practice questions all the time, then you're just gonna be intimidated to do them and then your motivation will go down. But this actually keeps me motivated to keep on working my way up to more difficult concepts as I get more comfortable. In general, when you study, you should always start with foundations and work your way up. You can also customize your question sessions with testing mode, adaptive mode, tutor mode, and study mode. That way you're studying in the way that works best for you. And their feedback to your responses and explanations for the questions are super detailed. And their tests look like the real deal. So you're actually studying within the same user interface that you're gonna have on test day. So it feels like a similar environment when you take the actual exam. And it's not just for anesthesia residents. They've got question banks for radiology residents, dermatology, medicine, NPs, PAs, nurses, podiatrists, pharmacy, whatever kind of professional student you are, I highly recommend you check them out to see if they have a bank for you. I'll have the link to Board Vitals in the description box below, and you guys can actually get 15% off using my coupon code Sean. Make sure to check them out. I think you guys will find Board Vitals very useful for any exams you have to take. I just want to thank Board Vitals once again for being a longtime supporter of the channel and for supporting me in my career as a resident. I really appreciate them so much. Make sure to check them out. Anyway, I need to get back to these practice questions, and then I'm going to have a little bite to eat, and then I will head over to the gym to go do some tricking and tumbling, and that'll be it for the day.
Or do a video so that you can then go through the frame and pause it right away.
Morning guys, happy Tuesday. You know, something that has not gotten easier so far is getting up this early, man. I thought eventually waking up at 5:15, 5:30 every day would get easier. It hasn't. It's still hard for me. Getting out of bed every morning is always so sad. I really, really wish I could sleep in like another hour or 2 every single day. And I've been going to bed at a better time. I've been in bed before 10 p.m. most days, which is kind of insane for me. I feel like I close my eyes, wake up, all of a sudden it's 5:30. It's pretty cheeks. I really yearn for a schedule where I could have a slow morning, time for a cup of coffee, read a newspaper, something. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Let's have a good day. Lunchtime, baby. We got the Hospital California rolls. Yo, we are done, baby. Dude, there's literally no better feeling than when you've been in the OR all day and you finally go outside and the sun hits your face. Such a good feeling, man. Like, I yearn for this. I yearn for sleep and I yearn for sunshine. All right, like I said, I'm done for the day. Now
I am waiting for tomorrow's cases and room assignments to be emailed to us. And it's a big deal because I am on call tomorrow. And sometimes on weekend call, you don't need to come in until the evening. And it's been like 50-50 for me so far when that happens. I'm really praying I don't need to go in tomorrow morning, because that would just make such a big difference in terms of my next basically 24 hours. Like if I don't have to go in tomorrow morning, then I can get so much done today. I can grocery shop. I don't have to worry about going to bed super early. I can like relax, sleep in tomorrow, get some extra rest before my call shift. And if I do get assigned to a room tomorrow, then I've got a pre-op today and be there for 24 hours starting tomorrow morning. So that's gonna suck, man. That's gonna suck. I am praying that I can at least not have to come in until tomorrow evening, since I'm on Saturday call anyway. I thought I was on Sunday call, but I'm on Saturday call. So I'm working 12 straight days here, guys. I'm literally working all the way through to next Friday. And even then I only get Saturday off, and then I'm on Sunday weekend call. So it's rough, guys. It's so rough. I am really dreading these next 2 weeks, man. Schedule should come out within the next hour or so. So I will keep you guys updated on if I have to go in tomorrow morning or not. Wish me luck.
All right, guys, little update. I did not have to go in this morning, as you can see from the fact that I'm cuddling the puppies. Oh my gosh, feels so nice to sleep in, and I think I'm gonna stay in bed a little bit longer.
Harmonize.
That's a haul right there. Yo, good morning, guys. Or should I say evening? It's like 6:30 p.m. I obviously did not get called in this afternoon or morning, which is really awesome. So this 24-hour call is now a 13-hour call. I thought I was gonna be so productive and get chores and stuff done, but I ended up just going grocery shopping, and then I just slept a bunch, which I really think I needed. I feel a lot more refreshed right now than I did this past week. I'm gonna go see what cases are still going, help finish up, and then hopefully tonight isn't too crazy. Had to stop by the cafeteria, grab myself a little Celsius. Got the Snorlax vibes today. All right, it's only like 8 p.m. I just finished a case that was already going when I got here, so I took it over. Luckily, it was almost done by the time I got here, which was pretty cool. So I basically just had to finish up the case, get the patient emerged, extubated in the PACU. Not bad, not bad. Taking a quick snack break because I haven't had dinner at all, just because I slept until I got here. So having a little peanut butter jelly from Trader Joe's. And we got one more case going right now that the night float resident is in. I'm gonna go see if I have to take it over. I have my emergency kit right here. Basically, a bunch of medications, pretty much everything I would need in the moment. I have an IV kit right here and some airway supplies. So this is good if I get called to a code on the floor. I have a code bag that has everything in it. It has more stuff in it, but this is just like really quick and grab things out. Or if we have a case that all of a sudden needs to go, then I have case meds. I have a tube ready, I've got an IV kit ready, so I've got like half the things I need ready to go, and I could just finish setting up the OR. I'm kind of bummed though, because my brother and sister-in-law are in town, and then I guess they're getting dinner tonight, and they asked if I could go, and I can't, because I'm here, which really sucks. And tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so, like, I mean, I'll see them for dinner, but then it's like I still have to pre-op for Friday's cases and patients, and I don't know, kind of just bummed that I don't get to spend a lot of time with my family, especially while they're here. So, I don't know, kind of a little sad right now, but it's okay. This is the life we chose. All right, I'll see you guys later. You can never have too many blankets. Good morning, guys. Just got paged for a stat intubation in the ICU. Let's get it. All right, I'm back in the call room. Intubation went well. It's like 6:30, so got about half an hour until I get out of here. Oh, and happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Yo, we are out of there, baby. All right, guys, I am done with my call shift. It's Thanksgiving Day, and I'm post-call, so of course I have to pre-op at some point later today. But other than that, I have the rest of my day. I feel refreshed. I'm gonna go get some chores done, maybe squeeze in some exercise, and then I'm gonna meet up with some friends early in the afternoon, and then my brother and sister-in-law are in town, so us and our brother that also lives in San Diego are gonna get together for dinner. So should be a pretty good day. I'm gonna head home and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. All right, we're hitting the run. Got Shannon. Yo. We are doing 10 miles minimum for this Thanksgiving Day run. There's a bunch of people out here getting their miles in too. We are considering doing either a half marathon or a 15-mile run, but we will determine that after we finish the first 10. Let's get it. All right, 13 miles, baby. We got, oh my gosh, Shannon. Oh my gosh. Okay. Are you okay? Oh my goodness. Okay, come on, we gotta finish this race. Come on, Shannon. Get it, Shannon, come on. Hit the pole. Here we go. No way. Yeah. Nice. Half marathon, baby. Since it's Thanksgiving, I gotta give the dogs a little special filet mignon dog food. Boys are feasting. All right, guys, I am home from running my post-call half marathon. Crazy to have come off of an overnight shift and then run 13 miles, which I did get to sleep a little bit, so I definitely had the energy, but that was a really great way to start this post-call day. I'm showered up now, and I'm actually gonna go meet up with my brothers and sister-in-law who are in town, and we'll have a little Thanksgiving dinner together. Kind of reflecting on the whole Thanksgiving thing. I know we kind of talked a little bit about it earlier in the vlog. I was kind of wondering a little bit why I was down, and when I was in the call room last night, I was just thinking a little bit about it. And I think I just realized, holidays just don't feel the same as they used to, especially in residency. Back in high school and undergrad, even a little bit in med school, holiday time, especially this time of year, things kind of almost slow down, if that makes sense. You get some extra days off. You're usually kind of coming out of exams or something. I feel like I got to really appreciate time with family and all that kind of stuff so much more. And over the last couple of years, I just feel like it hasn't felt like that. I feel like I haven't gotten to really enjoy the holidays so much, and they're actually flying by more than anything. And a lot of that is just because as a resident, I'm not really guaranteed holidays off, especially as a resident that works in the hospital setting. Hospitals have to stay open. We can't just close. And so holidays don't happen for me the same way that they may happen for other people that work maybe regular 9-to-5 jobs or work in the outpatient setting. And I know it's not just me. Tons of other people don't get to, have the holidays completely off like they did when they were younger. But I don't know, it's really sad. It's my favorite time of year. And it's even more different this year because I live in a different city. This is the first time I'm not doing Thanksgiving in my childhood home with my mom and my brother, and our friends would come over. It's just a different vibe now. And then tomorrow's my mom's birthday, actually. Happy birthday, Mama Anderson. Make sure to wish her happy birthday in the comments if you're watching this. But tomorrow's her birthday, and this is also the first time I won't be in Las Vegas for her birthday after 29 years. And so I feel like it's hitting me a little bit more, the whole moving into a new path and being in a new city. It's just not the same as it once was. I really miss when the holidays felt like things were slowing down and I actually had time to reflect on the year and
just enjoy uninterrupted time with my friends and family. But instead, I'm post-call on this Thanksgiving, and I have to review my cases for tomorrow, and I have to be in the OR tomorrow morning. So I don't even get to like stay up late with my family today. I have to still make sure I'm responsible and get home at a reasonable time. And I'm on a 24-hour call on Saturday. But as always, you need to look at the positives because there are a lot of positives still. Like the fact that my brother and sister-in-law came into town. I'm gonna have dinner with them tonight. That's awesome. I'm really excited about that, excited to see them. They're bringing my nephew, who I haven't really gotten to see much over the last few years because they live in Texas and I've been in medical school and everything. And then Sunday, after my Saturday 24-hour when I'm post-call, I'm doing Friendsgiving with my friends, and that's another positive. Like, I literally have friends that moved to San Diego with me that were willing to do our Friendsgiving on Sunday so that it could accommodate my schedule. That's the reason we're doing it Sunday, is for me. They could have all done it today or tomorrow or, you know, the next day, but they're doing it for me. And so that's a big positive. So I shouldn't be so complainy about it, but, you know, it's still okay to be sad about things, but this is the life we chose. It's literally the life I chose. I chose to come out to San Diego for residency. So can't be mad about being in a position that I put myself in, but we can reflect and wish things could be a little bit different as well. I don't think that's totally unfair. But I know speak for residents all across the country when I say that it'd be nice if we had more downtime on the holidays and could just enjoy time with friends and family and reflect. It's tough and exhausting to always have to make holidays and time with friends and family a second option, unfortunately, but that's the life we chose, baby. Anyway, I'm gonna head out now, and I think I'm actually gonna end the vlog here. I know it's early, I know it's Thursday, but tomorrow I work, I'm in the OR, I'm actually the late resident, and then Saturday I'm on a 24. So nothing really new, and I also just need to find time to somehow edit this vlog and have it ready for Sunday because I can't do it when I'm on a 24 on Saturday, obviously, so it's gotta be tomorrow, basically, tomorrow night that I have to edit this. So I'm gonna set some boundaries, cut the vlog off here, and yeah, I really hope you all have a very happy Thanksgiving surrounded by loved ones, whether that's friends or family. I think it's a great time of year, and I'm very grateful and thankful for all of you guys for always being here with me on this journey. With that said, thank you so much for joining me in another week in residency. Happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys next time.